by the end of the lesson, I will be able to divide fractions. How to divide fractions. The first thing that you're going to do is to keep the first fraction as it is. Number 2 is to switch the division sign to multiplication. Number 3 is flip the second fraction. And number 4 is to multiply straight across. You need to make sure that you have these key words: keep, switch, and flip. That's why they are red and not blue. They are very, very important to remember. You keep the first fraction, switch the division sign to multiplication, and flip the second fraction. So the first one, you're going to find the quotient of the two examples. So I am going to keep the first fraction as -1/5. I'm going to switch the to a multiplication symbol. And then I'm going to flip the second fraction. So I am going to write the reciprocal of 7/4, which is 4/7. And all I have to do then at that point is remember my rules for multiplication and multiply straight across. So my final answer is going to be -1 times 4, which is -4. And then I have 5 times 7, which is 35. And I cannot reduce that fraction, so that is my final answer. Again, I'm going to keep the first fraction, -1/2. I'm going to switch my symbol to multiplication. I'm going to flip my second fraction. And then I'm going to multiply straight across. So I have -1 times 4, which is -4, and I have 2 times 5, which is 10. I know that I can reduce both of those by dividing by 2 on the top and the bottom, or in the numerator and the denominator, and my final answer is going to be -2/5. Notice that, again, my negative symbol is staying with the numerator. On the next two, we are going to keep the first fraction of -9/5. We're going to switch the symbol, and we have to be careful of this 2. We have to think about 2 as being 2/1, so that when we flip our fraction, we actually have 1/2. Okay, so make sure that when you have a whole number, you put it over 1 before you try to flip it. And then I'm going to multiply straight across. I'm going to have -9 times 1, which is -9. And I'm going to have 5 times 2, which is 10. And I cannot reduce that fraction. In the next one, I have a mixed number. So this one's going to take me a little bit more work because I need to change all mixed numbers into improper fractions. We don't like mixed numbers, so we're going to change them into improper fractions. Remember that when I have a negative, I'm just going to put it in my answer for my fraction. So I'm going to have 3 times 9, and then I'm going to add 5. So 3 times 9 is 27, and I'm going to add 5 to that, and I'm going to get -32 because my mixed number was negative in the original when I started, and my denominator is going to be 9. So I've changed that, and I also get to keep that fraction because our keywords keep, switch, and flip. So I'm going to keep that fraction now. I'm going to switch to multiplication. I'm going to change 3/1. I'm going to flip it to 1/3. And then I'm going to multiply straight across. So I have -32 times 1, which is going to give me -32. And I have 9 times 3, which is going to give me 27. I cannot reduce this fraction, so I have a final answer of -32/27. Could we potentially write this number as a mixed number? Yes, because it is an improper fraction. However, if you leave it and you reduce it, then you will have the correct answer. You're going to try and check these. So what I would like you to do is pause the video, try these two problems, and then press play to check your answer. If you need to, if you didn't get these answers correct, 10 over 19 and negative 1 over 12, pause the video, look through my work, see where yours doesn't match, and then go on. Extra practice. If you choose to do these 2 extra practice problems, pause the video now, work through them. If you do not get the answer, then ask me in class for help. So, you have these 2 problems, press pause. When you're ready, press play. So the answers to 19 is 52 over 161, and the answer to 20 is negative 74 over 45.